Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're recapping Q1 goals, what we did well, what we did poorly, with my good buddy Dezmir. Dezmir and I have been friends for a little while now, like probably 6, 9 months, something like that. Dezmir is crushing it up in the Baltimore area and beyond. So I'm glad to have him as part of my network, and I would consider a pretty close friend at this point.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you got any intros you want to do, Dezmir, before we get started? Put you on the
Nah,
spot? No.
nah, not really.
Okay. Well, so I was thinking here, Brittany and I did a recap of our Q1, what we did kind of well, what we did poorly. And if you followed along with us last time, we did this goal setting exercise where we have this circle here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's kind of bright. But whoa, it has 7 different categories: physical, family, mental, financial, spiritual, career, and personal. And we broke it down. We gave ourselves ratings 1 out of 10. And then we created goals based off of, where we thought we wanted to be. So we had a nice balanced circle, instead of a funky lopsided one that just wouldn't roll at all. So I'm looking at my physical, and I feel like I did a pretty good job in the first quarter. I had stretching 10 minutes a day, hit exercises for 10 minutes a day, a Sweetwater run, which is a hilly kind of 3-ish mile run that I do 1 time a week, a kettlebell workout for 20 minutes once a week, and 10 Harlan push-ups, which is him getting on my back and me doing 10 push-ups. That actually turned into about 15 per day, but my goal was 10. So where I didn't do well, was I did not hang pretty much at all 5 minutes a day. So that's a goal of mine moving forward, is to do a better job of that. And I didn't do a very good job of my Sunday sprint day. I would probably say half the Sundays I didn't do a sprint day. Some of them were for weather reasons. Other ones were just feeling lazy and, you know, not keeping my promise to myself.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, but what about you?
I guess. Well, for my physical, are we rating ourselves? Like,
I
are we
wasn't gonna rate myself. We could,
okay?
if you want, we could do that in the second version. But yeah.
We ain't gotta worry about that. I felt like I did okay. I mean, majority of my physical goals was one to gain 3 pounds of muscle. I say I gained, I don't know if it was fat or muscle, but I did gain a pound. I'm 146 now from the beginning. I felt like I could have gained more if I ate more and had a stricter diet lined up, a meal plan. So that's actually something I'm, going to work on. As far as doing my planks, I didn't do that just because I kind of was focusing on my handstand. My handstand, I can hold it for about like 2 seconds now, 2 to 5 seconds. And so
Nice.
yeah, I just want to get that up some more. But I felt like I could have did better just doing it more. Most of the time when I hit the gym, I was like lifting weights more just because I was like being lazy and stuff and didn't have my stuff planned together. But yeah, that was really all for my physical. Oh yeah, and to get my abs toned. My abs are definitely in there. I've been working on my abs a lot, so
This comes
abs.
from a guy who already has like a six pack just popping.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the 8 pack, man. It's coming in.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, how about I'll let you go first on the family one. What'd you do well? What'd you do, what could be improved on?
So with my family, I felt like I did well. I mean, some things I could improve on, especially with taking my fiance out more, spending time with her throughout the day. Sometimes, I like prioritize work when I should, maybe take like 20, 30 minutes out of my time to spend with her. We didn't go anywhere new. So that's something, yeah, we didn't go anywhere new. That's something that we had lacked on, but we did have more date nights. So, that was a plus. And, we went out more a little bit, enjoyed life. And with my daughter, I took her out more, but not as much as I wanted to. So that's what I need to work on, is spending more time with the family and planning my days out more to, have a family in my day.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote it down a couple times, like protecting my time slots.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, interesting. Like I feel as far as Brittany and I are concerned, we did a pretty good job actually. We had a goal of one date night per
You froze up.
I guess I'm gonna start over. I wonder if yours came out. I'll just have to edit it as where did you lose me? Or did you get any of it?
With Brittany, yeah, I just heard you and Brittany.
Okay. Yeah, Brittany and I did a pretty good job. We had a goal of one date night per month. So we did like a Clipper game while we were in California. We did a like pottery painting activity, and then we're kind of board game players. We bought a new board game and had like a night where we set it all up and figured it out, learned how to play it. I did not do a good job with my brushing Cody twice a week goal. So yeah, he's mad it all up over there. So we'll talk about that goal in the next coming video. Um, my mental is probably my biggest failure. Um, I had 3 books that I was going to read, one per month. I did read Can't Teach a Kid How to Ride a Bike. I got through that one. Think and Grow Rich, I got maybe 2/3 of the way through. I was reading it while we were making our California trip, and like basically did no reading on the California trip, and that was like the first 10 days or so of February. So Think and Grow Rich, I got to do a better job of getting through that one the next month. And then I like basically didn't do my 10 minutes of meditating at all. So that's like I need to do a better job of protecting that time moving forward for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
same with me with my meditation. I felt like I definitely could have did way better with meditating. I meditated some days. It was like in the beginning, I was being consistent. Then I don't know, out of nowhere, I just stopped and had probably haven't meditated in like a month or so. And it's crazy because I did do my goal of like waking up early and putting the Lord first, just reading my Bible for like 30 minutes or an hour, or if I may have woke up late, I still read my Bible. And it was something that I read. It was like when he was telling us to meditate. So I actually read that this morning. Um,
Mm,
that's something I want to definitely focus on, is meditating more and just getting closer to the Lord, or even, ourselves. I feel like meditating is definitely like a key for us, for our mental.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. Um, letting letting things go and letting things come in that little space.
Yeah.
How about financial? Where are you at on those?
Financial. So my
Yeah.
financial, I fell short a lot. I wanted to make 150,000 this quarter. We were at 36, 525 for the quarter. So I definitely did fall a little short on that. So I just got to figure out like why did I fall short, what I did wrong, and just get back with that. I did have some debt that I want to pay it off too. I paid a little bit off of it, but not as much as I wanted to. So that's something I want to focus on quarter 2, is just paying those things off that I got to, and really just gathering more in my wholesale business and generating more.
Yeah, nice. I'm wondering, how many deals did you do that got you to that 36, whatever you said, at some change?
5 of them.
5 deals. Okay, so like little, what's that, 7 a piece on average?
Yeah, about that
Yeah.
base.
Okay. We missed our financial goal as well. We were looking for 30 and we got 7,700, I think. That was 2 deals worth, one of which we purchased and paid ourselves a wholesale fee.
Okay.
We had a couple just like small deals that fell through and one pretty big deal that ended up falling through like just a couple days ago. Um, that's the way it goes, though. We're still building our momentum, so we're not. I mean, while we set a goal and we missed it, like, and it's frustrating, we're not like kicking ourselves too hard because we have a bunch of momentum that we're started to build up in the first quarter, so we're excited for Q2. I did we did stick to putting the money away in the stocks like we had planned. We were putting money away for each kid into just a market tracker, and then we were putting money into a stock fund for ourselves as well. So that we did well. On the spiritual side, I did pretty well on the spiritual side, other than I had meditating in both mental and spiritual. Like I think it's kind of an overlap for me. But we did a good job of we do 3 to 5 pieces of gratitude every night at dinner. Like Brittany and I just kind of say, hey, what are we grateful for the day? I think it's just it keeps like being grateful for the little things that you have in your head,
Yeah.
and it attracts more of that kind of stuff. And then um we've been reading the Bible at pretty every night as she's feeding the little guy, and Harlan's crazy. He makes a bunch of noise while we're reading the Bible, but he doesn't understand. He's 2 years old. But yeah, so as far as spiritual, I think I did pretty well. Yeah, I feel like I
Gotcha.
did pretty well. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I kind of already said my spiritual. I would say
Yeah.
every, but yeah, I feel like I did good with my spiritual. Just kind of reading the Bible every day. I mean, there was a few days that I missed, that I definitely could have just like stopped what I was doing and read my Bible. So, that's actually what I'm gonna work on is like even if I do miss something or something doesn't go right, just take it like 30 minutes out just to read the Bible. And
Yeah.
also reading it with my fiance too. That's something I slacked on. We
Okay.
didn't read it at all with her. And it's kind of my fault, I would say, because instead of me setting a time with her, I was more so setting it around my schedule. So that's something I need to focus on. And also just praying with her too every night. I
Mm,
feel like will help out more. So something I slacked on also, man.
it happens. I mean, that's why we're here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what about, career kind of, we've that's like our main focus. But
Yeah.
other than I know we had financial goals that we missed career wise, how did you think how do you feel you did with your career goals?
So my career goals, I felt like I did somewhat okay. I felt like because one of them was kind of like perfect my sales process and build my confidence so I'll be able to close more deals. I haven't really perfected my sales process, but from January to now, I definitely feel more confident when speaking to sellers, knowing what I'm saying, know what questions to ask, and having more confidence and just reaching out to wholesalers and to be able to close their deals also. Because at first I
Okay.
wasn't like that. I was just like, man, I didn't want to mess up other people's deals. So I feel like my confidence is definitely better. And then also with just having consistent lead flow, I feel like my lead flow is definitely getting there. My momentum is building since I hired my VA.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about just kind of converting those leads that I'm getting to more deals. So that's what I just got to work on. And also, I didn't find an integrator to help me with like the whole systems and everything.
You did
But
or didn't?
no, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't. And
Yeah.
the reason I feel like that's something I mean, I've spoken to a few people in like sub two and a lot of other people who like have like good businesses. They say don't really worry about an integrator right now. Try to build it on myself and then get an integrator. Some people were saying the other way. So I don't know. I'll probably have to figure out and see what works
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, that integrator is a funny thing. Like uh, it's tough to bring somebody in, but at the same time, like it's something that I'm struggling with as well. Like freeing your time up to do what your highest and best use is,
Yeah.
you know, for sure. I like other than the financial aspect of it, I had set that I wanted to do 5 hours a day of like acquisitions. While I would say I probably didn't quite hit that on an average basis, I did let some things pull me outside of that. I got pretty darn close to
Yeah.
like I would say 4.5, like on average. I mean, some days I do 7, where I'm on the phone like 7, 8 hours, right? Um, we didn't complete the wrap yet. That thing is just a work in progress still. Maybe it was a little bit unfair of a goal for myself. Like, you're looking for a specific buyer for this thing. It's kind of a niche little property. So, that's going to carry over. I did two Augusta Sub 2 meetups. One ended up just being me and one other person, but hey, I accomplished that. And I think I ended up posting exactly 6 videos on YouTube. So I'm proud of myself for doing that.
Yeah.
Um, Personal wise, let's see. I hit my morning routine. I'm back into the swing of things with that. Monday through Saturday, I'm doing my morning routine and I love it. Um, I You can't tell, but I did get my monthly haircut. Oh no, I didn't get it this month. So I got 3 more days. I probably won't get one this month. But I did like kind of stick to that. We did visit our neighbors, which was basically like our extended family at this point. We visited them each month. And so, like, personal wise, I feel pretty solid. I had set a goal of calling a friend of mine once per month, but that it worked well for the first month, second month, and then going into this month, he kind of missed it. And it just became kind of a weight on me. Like, I don't know how to better explain it than that, but like I'm trying to reach out and it ended up being a little bit more on me than I wanted it to be. Um, so yeah, we toss that aside. Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
As far as career, right?
Personal.
Oh, personal. Okay.
Yeah.
For personal, man, I felt like I did okay. I didn't really spend too much time with myself and give myself a lot of personal time, which was, I don't know. Felt like I could do better. I mean, maybe my morning routine is my personal time for myself, but I feel like
Hmm.
I could possibly spend some more time just kind of with myself and maybe meditating. That goes along with my personal also. And like eating good. I haven't really ate too good. It was like
Okay.
I was doing good days, and then when you have a family, they eat junk food, and then you're
Oh
around it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely need to work on that. Just kind of being more disciplined and just saying no to certain things.
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
like the morning routine for me is definitely like an hour like in the morning where it's pretty just alone time. Like I've invited Brittany into it. She has her own thing that she does in the morning though. Um, so like yeah, that sticks to personal. And we do try to get it's difficult because we have 2 kids as well, right? You're aware like getting alone time sometimes and alone time where you're not working alone time um is tough. We do try to like get 30 minutes a week. Like, all right, like you got the kids now. So it's hard. She would probably say she doesn't get it enough, but yeah. Well, hey, that was awesome, man. I'm glad that you take the time out of your day to go over these with me. It helps me as well, like realize what other people are kind of struggling with. I hope that anybody out there watching gets some value out of this. Follow, Stay tuned for kind of video 2 where we're going to talk about our Q2 goals. Dezmir, anything you want to add here?
No, man. I just hope anybody that's watching this gets value out of it, and that it's okay if you don't hit your goals. Sometimes, it happens. So, don't necessarily get upset or kind of get in your feelings about it. Just figure out what you need to work on and just work on to it.
Yeah, I love that, man. Well, I appreciate you. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
Cool, cool.